All right, everyone. Hello. Good day to you all, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I should be live by now, and cool. We are good. You know what? Maybe I should set up some music today because we're going to be on a long stream, and I'll get into everything news-wise and stuff. Let me just get some nice background music going. Hopefully this shit works out. Yeah, hit me up in the comments. So how are you guys all holding up? Hope you guys are staying happy and healthy. Okay, now let me get to some Zoom settings here. I got some new tech to show you guys. It's actually fucking awesome. You guys are going to be blown away. Um, here we are. All right, it's on the screen share and share computer sound. All right, just got some nice little lo-fi hip hop, something chill. Now let me get over here. I can read some comments, and then we'll get into talking about price. We're kind of doing this weird fucking double tap that's pissing me off. I'm not happy about that. Um, I thought we were kind of over it already. Okay, there's that. So yeah, I mean, the week is starting off a little rough. We are on a 15-minute chart, opening up. Might need to do some modifications here. Let me just bring this up a tiny bit. See how high I can bring this up. Maybe I don't need this other stuff to be up this high. Okay. Dang. Crash started midnight or so. Pushing into early hours of the morning. Man, what time is this in UTC? Fuck. I think this is local time. But either way, it was a pretty intense flash crash there from 67 down to the break, a new low. Damn it, dude. The one thing I really didn't want to see was a lower fucking low. Wait, did we get a lower low? Was it, where was the last hold? Was it 62,000 or 60,000 on the dot? Let me get some of this stuff out of the way real quick. I just want to move along here. Let's go to 1 hour. I want to see mainly if we broke a lower low. I've been sick for the past few days since last week, so that's why I was AFK and not really paying close attention. But we'll have to try to get this stuff sorted out. But point is, we have if we have a higher low, then I'm okay. If our structure, our overall structure that people seem to forget a lot of the time is that we went from, you know, pre having all-time highs up to, you know, 100 plus, and then we came back down, and it was pretty bad, and then we went back up even higher, so we made a new all-time high, and then everyone thought it was on, and then we came and made a lower low, so we went from like 110 or whatever it was, 108, down to 75, whatever it was, up to 120, and then down to the low 60s. I think it's 60,000 flat. I'm pretty sure now that my memory's coming back to me. So we have this kind of wide-ranging kind of foreign building, right? We have a expanding highs and expanding lows, and that doesn't really mean much just yet for me. Much in terms of the bear market. It means that the market is extremely volatile and indecisive, and highly susceptible to narratives. This has almost entirely been a narrative-driven market. in the recent times. I'm gonna check something here. I'm gonna be updating some tech while I'm fucking moving around over here. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Like, follow, subscribe. Love you all. Thank you. Let me just get a power cord. I'm gonna power up another monitor and try to do two things at once here while we're all hanging out. That does involve me finding the right shit first. Anyone else have one of those boxes just full of fucking wires? Oh, nice. That's just what I was looking for. That's a good start. That is a good start. I'm still waiting on this. Let me refresh the page real quick. And I'm gonna have to explain some of this new data that we're seeing. It's gonna take time, but we'll get there. This is new order book tech. It's giving us a lot of information. It's helping us out big time. We're gonna be able to isolate certain areas, orders, see what they looked like before, after. I mean, this thing is, we're basically taking all the clothes off. As much, we're obtaining as much information as humanly possible here. HDMI already plugged in. I hope my computer doesn't bug out when I attach this monitor. Looks like we're kind of bottoming out right now. Okay, monitor is bugging out a bit. That shouldn't have caused much damage. Oh. What's this HDMI? Oh. Yeah, what the heck? Sorry guys, I'm a little sick, so again, if you have questions, just ask. I'm kind of working on a couple little things over here just to set up a little more pleasant, easy to handle. Oh yeah. Cool. All right, this is looking good. Okay. So you guys can see all the data. Man, no one's saying what's up. Where are you guys? Worrying me. Don't hesitate to stop by and say hi, guys. All right, so we never got below 60. Let's see about that one local low. Kind of double tapped it. We're wrestling with it right now. So we did have a flash lower low relative to this as we were climbing out. This is actually fine with me. If we spill over and double tap down here, I'm gonna get pretty worried. It won't give me confidence. It'll be like skipping a stone across the water. Right now we're dealing with some lower highs that could, you know, lower high, lower high, lower high. So we basically have like a descending trend line or something. Um, let's see here. Sorry guys, new tech. Where's my lines? Ray. Where's my horizontal? Where's my lines? Alright, still new tech. I might just be missing something because I'm freaking brain dead and I'm high. And I'm high on lack of sleep. What's up, Robert and Cryptuki? What's up, dog? Yo, thanks for the hellos. Good to see you guys are all up. Good stuff. All right. Yeah. So there, you know, here's some new order book tech. We're able to identify a few more things. I need to drop to a lower timeline to see the signals here or swim in, but I'm still gonna fine tune a lot of this. But one of the cool things that we get is, oh shit, whoops. Gonna have to redo my settings. Opacity nice and low. So we have spoof detectors, obviously heavily lined up at the top of the book. Gonna work on getting this just straight walls instead of aggregated walls. We get a lot of information. For example, where was the... Did I lose a couple things here when I refreshed? Oh, I refreshed without saving. Liquidation heat map. Check this out, guys. We know that if someone placed a short at 68,550, let me scroll a little bit here, that the leverage, they would get liquidated in their position if they were 16x. This is fucking crazy. Price from market is 6.19%. Yeah, that would be crazy. I mean, this has a lot of information. This gives us a lot more insight into the max pain sector of the market. This is very important to me right now. Max pain is important, more important to me in a market than technicals right now, because it's all driven by narratives. Jeffrey Epstein crashed. That's what this was all about. Some emails that really, you know, had to do somewhat with Bitcoin that weren't really incriminating Bitcoin as much as people try to make it seem out. So you know, it's a narrative driven market. Tariffs. How many times have tariffs been the reason that, you know, crypto took a fucking shit? There's been a few reasons. Narrative driven, largely. Nothing really technical has played out. The narrative that we all were expecting was post halving parabolic. Never happened. You know, there's definitely some sort of exterior fucking shit going on in order for that to have been stopped, halted, held up. The funny thing is, while price is crashing, there's still every reason in the book to be bullish. There's still every reason in the book to be bullish. We're getting political authorization in crypto. We're getting white collar inclusion in crypto. We're getting all kinds of things that are extremely, extremely bullish. And then we get some bullshit that comes around that all it does is piss off liberals, and then the fucking market crashes. You know, this has to me just been, you know, a fucking orchestra with a conductor at the top telling when to play low and when to crescendo to a peak, you know. When this has been a fucking symphony, a masterpiece of manipulation past few months, maybe even longer actually. I mean, our crash even in April last year down into that 75k territory was pretty wild. All largely unjustified bullshit. That was like a 4-month accumulation of tariff bullshit that just ended. And then we were kind of recovering, everything was going great. And we just started pulling back, okay, normal. People started going overboard, okay, that's normal. It just went on, it drew on longer than people expected, so more and more people jumped overboard. So we get this price crash, and then on top of it, the Epstein stuff, and then all the memes coming out of that one old wealthy white dude that seems pretty based. I don't really know much about him, but he was like saying, and I'm pretty sure you guys might even know his name. He was the guy that was like, if you guys knew who created Bitcoin, you would run, you would turn and run. When the world finds out who created Bitcoin, it's going to zero so fast. And that meme has been kind of circulating again, and I've seen it just got me thinking, and I really don't think Jeffrey Epstein or the CIA or whoever created Bitcoin. I still think that there's enough smart minds out there that if there was a backdoor and this was some sort of money global takeover, then smarter minds would have been able to prevail and discover these hidden truths. So being that all these guys are not tripping, neither am I. Yeah, yeah. So, what? Since I'm looking like a bum right now, I'm just gonna try to change my video thing. No, like that. Let's see if I can make an avatar. All right, there we go. I got you guys. So yes, it is still me, though I may appear as a fox in a hoodie. Um, Fear not, my friends. So how's everyone doing? Is everyone happy, healthy, fucking out there making the world a better place, I hope? Damn, dude, this fucking place gets so dirty so fast. Got my lion's mane mushroom that I take. I actually gotta put that over here. Shit's good for you. I don't know if you guys like supplements or anything of that nature, but lion's mane is absolutely amazing. Lion's mane mushroom extract, I think, can get your brain fog right out. And I've been kind of sick, so I mean, brain fog has been a threat to me lately. Okay. Oh, you like